cracking a fetch land or something dumb, so. People that think cards like Blood Moon and Ghost Quarter wreck Eldrazi haven't played the matchup. Get your Cluck Duckins. Hey, Wall of Omens on top. So I'm just going to take this hit here. I'm going to path one of these idiots, I think. Yeah. I'm going to path one and then go to 12. Yeah, naming green game 1's probably better. Game 2, it makes Wild Nacatl blockable with Forge Tender. So next turn, I'm slamming Worship and cracking this fetch land right away. Yeah, man, you got the thing. That's fine. Now you got to kill all my guys. So we're gonna get Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground lets us cast Kiki if we draw it. Thankfully, the Chord thing's not going to come up this game, but yeah. My burn opponent's probably regretting his life choices right now. You're not wrong. Eidolon is very funny when we have Worship. I'm just going to play and crack this fetch land right away, because again, at some point, we're not going to be able to. Skullcrack does not beat Worship. It doesn't prevent damage. It changes my life total to 1 instead. It's a replacement effect. I am playing under the assumption that he cannot interact with this card outside of killing all of our creatures in this game, so hopefully we don't get punished for that. So with that in mind, I'm just going to play all my creatures out. Might as well, right? Because he probably thinks he can just kill all our guys. I don't know. Maybe he can. This is game 1. We have 1 main deck Worship. We have Painter Servant making everything red. Time to find out if Worship is bugged. Hey, it works. Nice burn deck, idiot. Just like don't even need Lone Missionary to beat the burn deck. What an embarrassment of riches. Because I clicked the red mana symbol. Are you thinking of double burning my wall in response to this? That would be funny. I mean, he's got to kill it at some point, right? Chord? Kill you? I'm so good at this game. He's probably got a removal spell in his hand. So what I'm going to do here, instead of having Resto target Kiki, I'm going to have it target Wall of Omens because we're nowhere near in danger of dying. Yeah, and he has a removal spell, so we just got to draw a card with Kiki, basically. Actually, what I should have done is I should have targeted Eternal Wind if he was going to sequence it like that. I could have gotten Chord back. Yeah, that was bad. Should have gotten Chord of Calling back. That was a mistake. Thankfully, we just have an embarrassment of riches this game, so like we're probably not going to lose. We're probably not even going to play the fetch land. Oh, he conceded. No, come back, opponent. One more cut. My normal sideboarding plan is no longer applicable because we have extra worships to bring in now. Yeah, Ruby, he was really tilted that we were beating him down with the Cluck Duckins. So, one more cut here. I used to cut a Chord, but I don't like cutting Chord now that I have Lone Missionary in the deck to go get. I get from Resto. Resto's medium. We often don't win with the combo. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's kind of expensive. We're adding Worship to the deck now, so it's another expensive card. I haven't had anyone recognize me in a while from Magic. I had a couple of students a while back that played and knew who I was, but... You know, the Magic audience, like, when you're like us and you spend a lot of time, like, watching Magic and you're always around other people playing Magic, like, you tend to forget that, like, the actual community isn't super large. So, like, when you're out in the real world, like, you know, a lot of people. Broke Painter, yep. Maybe, like, we've got 2 Spellskites that can Spellskite Destructive Revelry.
Do you want to be with them?
Sure. Do you have a drink?
This is mine.
Can I have some?
Sure.
Hello, Declan.
Jake, I really don't want you to have that.
What's that from?
The crib. That other crib. I was able to get one side off and then I broke the rest of it.
I teach mathematics at a small college. That was a great draw. The question is, do I want to preserve my life total? I think I actually just want to shock myself because in the event that he bolts or Searing Blazes the bird, I want to be able to cast Helix still.
He wants your cards in there so bad.
See Pikachu running in the background? Thanks for hanging out and follows, folks.
He wants your cards.
Skip class that day to build an EDH deck. Alright, I'm going to close that door real quick. It's chilly. Hold up, there, boy.
But he knows where the cards are and he wants them.
You just want all the magic cards? Sweet. And he killed the bird. Like we said, Searing Blaze. We're kind of behind this game, but We'll see. Helix is the type of card that can definitely keep us in. Scavenging Ooze has fodder in the graveyard. Yeah, I would ship. Now is the time to sell Eye of Ugins and stuff like that for sure. Searing Blaze into triple creature is pretty savage. We're going to play Spellskite in the hopes that it can help protect our Scavenging Ooze. We want to hit an untapped green source. We want to hit like Green Fetch or Basic Forest next turn. Toddler. I might this semester. I'm teaching a probability and statistics class, so... it did snow for most of today. Alright, sweet. We hit a green source like I wanted. I'm blocking Goblin Guy because it's most damage. If he bolts the Spellskite, that's fine. Burrows Charm, sure. So we're taking 4-8 here and going to 3. And then next turn, we're going to go up to 4, basically. So we're going to play this, crack the fetch, get a forest, play Scavenging Ooze. And then we could just get Burrows Charmed and die. I guess we're dead to a burn spell because he has 2 attackers. But
his birthday is tomorrow.
and I think we know he has a spell in hand because he missed a land drop. So dead to a spell, which he had a pretty good start on the play. I think if we were on the play this game, we could have salvaged it. Destructive Revelry, yeah, super dead. I think we're going to put the Sin Collector in when we're on the play. Sin Collector's kind of slow on the draw, but on the play it's probably fine. I'm going to cut the Pride Mage. It's like, in theory, it's fine to kill Eidolon, but like it never works out that way, and it's just like this awkward like 2-mana 2/2. Got like 850 people. Thanks for hanging out here tonight, folks. I really appreciate that. I know you could be spending your time in a lot of places and choosing to spend it here, watching some Modern. If you like Constructed, make sure to hit that follow button. We only play Modern and Standard and occasionally Legacy here.
And Hex.
And Hex. Yeah, we play Hex Constructed too. My wife streams Hex Limited sometimes, but Hex is a sweet game. If you want to try that out, that's free to play.
It's not really limited.
Why do you hate Fulminator in this matchup? Why do you... Well, we have to leave Paths in, and like, we don't want to Stone Rain the burn deck. Pikachu! All the follows, I appreciate that. This hand is on the low end of keepable, but I think I'm gonna mulligan this. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand because we have this is post board. Hex settled out of court, so the lawsuit is no longer pending. So like this hand is nice because there's wall elements to block with, and our lands don't deal us a ton of damage. Yeah, I've talked myself into keeping this. I'm gonna get Stomping Ground on 1, so that way if we draw a Helix, we can play it. This is the low end of keepable, but I think this is fine. We did beat Gabby round 3. So we're into 18 here. Courser was a really good draw. Helix.
Having a hard time.
All right, worship. Sweet. So maybe he'll derev the Courser. My wife.
Don't tell them my screen name.
My wife streams on this channel on occasion.
There you go.
It'll say Hoogle Wife when she's on the stream. Hex is free to play. Yep. You can put money into it to buy cards for Constructed sooner, but you can also grind your way into Constructed cards from PvE by playing against the AI. I guess the starter deck you get can also be used for PvP, but they're just wow, just straight up no attacks. Huh. I think in the mindset of preserving my life total, I'm just going to play this and ship the turn back. I will not be playing in GP Detroit. Pez is pretty miserable with the events that they run. I had a really bad time in Pittsburgh, and I will not be going there. Hex over Hearthstone. Hearthstone is really shallow and uninteresting gameplay. Hex is comparable to